Hello and welcome. In our modern world, we're constantly bombarded with images of wealth, fast cars, fleeting luxury, and the promise of quick wins. We chase endless acquisition, believing that the next purchase or the next decimal point will finally deliver happiness. But the pursuit often leaves us feeling empty, anxious, and financially trapped. We've confused having money with being wealthy. The ancient Stoics, men like Seneca, a millionaire advisor and playwright, and Marcus Aurelius, an emperor, knew that true wealth is not an amount in a bank account. It is a state of mind, defined by resilience, independence, and rational contentment. They understood that you can be poor and free, or rich and completely enslaved by your own desires. Today, we are going to extract their timeless financial wisdom. We will build a framework for financial freedom based on self-mastery, not market mastery. This is a philosophy that protects your money from your emotions, and more importantly, protects your soul from your money. We are forging the wealth of resilience. This journey requires you to look inward before you look outward. So please, stay with us until the very end. If this philosophy helps you find a path to financial peace and durable prosperity, please consider subscribing. It's the best way to ensure you receive all our future lessons on self-mastery and profound living. Part 1. The Stoic Foundation. Redefining Financial Goals. 1. The Poverty of Desire. The Hedonic Treadmill. The most destructive force in your financial life isn't inflation or a market crash. It's the poverty of desire. We work hard to buy something. We feel a fleeting thrill, and immediately our expectations reset. This is the hedonic treadmill, and it is the fastest way to turn a large income into perpetual lack. The Stoics taught, wealth is not having great possessions, but having few wants. The internal benchmark. Stop looking at your neighbor's portfolio or your colleague's car. Define enough for yourself. When you define enough, every dollar earned after that point becomes a tool for true freedom, rather than a chain of greater debt. The true cost. Ask yourself, what is the true cost of this purchase? It is not just the price tag. It is the amount of life, the hours, the stress, the freedom you must exchange for it. 2. The clarity of control. Investing your effort. Financial anxiety stems from focusing on external, uncontrollable variables. What the Federal Reserve will do, which stock will boom next, or what global event will tank the economy. The Stoic dichotomy of control demands that we ruthlessly redirect our energy. Controllable. Your saving rate, your work ethic, your knowledge acquisition, your asset allocation, and your emotional reaction to market swings. Uncontrollable. Everything else. Your wealth-building engine must be fueled entirely by effort in your control. Worrying about the market is wasted time. Spending that hour learning a new high-income skill is Stoic financial action. You invest not just your money, but your intention and effort, which are the only things guaranteed to yield compound returns. Part 2. The Resilience Portfolio. Shielding your wealth. 3. Premeditation of adversity. Stress testing your finances. Most people's financial plan is built on hope. The Stoic builds on reality. Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of adversity, is the ultimate risk management strategy. The financial stress test. Don't just plan for things to go right. Plan for things to go wrong. Ask, what if I lose my job? What if the market falls 50% tomorrow? What if I get seriously ill? The security blanket. This practice forces you to build the emergency fund, secure the insurance, and maintain the low debt profile that allows you to face reality without panic. True financial power is not the ability to get rich quickly. It's the ability to stay solvent and rational when everyone else is in crisis. The motivating action. You are motivated to save and be prepared, not out of fear, but out of a deep, principled commitment to self-reliance and protecting your own freedom. The practice of voluntary poverty, the wealth test. Seneca, a man who possessed vast riches, famously practiced voluntary poverty by occasionally living on minimal provisions, cheap food, rough clothes, and hard conditions. This was not masochism, it was a profound financial exercise. Inoculation. By willingly exposing yourself to the bare minimum, you inoculate yourself against the fear of loss. You discover the undeniable truth. You can survive without your comfort. The gratitude reset. This practice shifts your internal benchmark from desire to gratitude. When you return to your normal life, you view your possessions not as necessities, but as luxuries, instantly increasing your sense of wealth and contentment. The investment in self. The most valuable asset you possess is not your portfolio, it is your indifference to fortune. This protects your decisions from greed and panic. Part 3. The strategy of the sage, rational action. 5. The art of the pause, emotional market control. In the heat of a market crash or a tempting speculative boom, our limbic brain, the part responsible for fear and greed, takes over. This emotional interference is the single biggest cause of poor financial decisions. The Stoic practice demands the art of the pause, the moment of choice. When you see a news headline designed to terrify you into selling, or a hype cycle designed to pressure you into buying, do nothing. Physically pause. Take 5 slow breaths. Label the emotion. Recognize the feeling. This is fear or greed. Labeling the emotion engages your rational mind, the prefrontal cortex, and separates you from the feeling itself. Apply the principle. Only after the pause do you ask, does this news change my long-term, rational financial plan? The answer is almost always no. You are motivated to act not from impulse, but from predetermined strategy. 6. Time and the cosmic view. Patience as a superpower. The most consistent feature of wealth building is time. Yet, modern society celebrates impatience. The Stoics, viewing life against the backdrop of the vast cosmos, knew that patience is not passive waiting. It is an active, strategic superpower. Patience as strategy. The slow, disciplined act of consistent saving and compounding is the financial equivalent of wearing down a mountain, drop by drop. It works not by luck, but by the unwavering law of mathematics. Ignoring the noise. The constant stream of short-term financial news and speculation is designed to destroy your patience. The Stoic knows that by keeping the long view, your decade-long goal, in focus, the daily fluctuations become meaningless distractions. Your wealth is built on the timescale of the mountain, not the morning news cycle. Part 4. The ultimate return. Wealth for virtue. 7. Wealth as a tool for virtue. The benevolence dividend. The Stoics were not ascetic monks. They viewed money as a preferred indifferent. It is good to have, but not essential for happiness. When wealth is acquired, it should be used to further virtue. The test of prosperity. Prosperity is the ultimate test of character. A truly wealthy person uses their resources not to display vanity, but to support others, improve society, and enhance their own ability to live justly. The highest return. The highest return on your capital is achieved when you invest in benevolence. Use your money to buy back your time so you can spend it with family, or to fund causes that align with your deepest values. This is money being used for purpose, not pleasure. 8. The wealth of contentment. Amor fati in finance. The final Stoic principle is the most freeing. Amor fati, the love of your financial fate. Acceptance. This is the radical acceptance of your current financial situation, whatever it may be. It is not an excuse to stop striving, but a way to stop suffering. Action. From a state of peace, you gain the clearest vision to take effective, rational action. If you are in debt, you accept the reality, and then rationally apply 100% of your energy to the path out. If you are wealthy, you accept the responsibility and use your resources virtuously. True financial freedom is not reaching a certain number. It is realizing you are free from your desire for the number. You are free from anxiety, free from the treadmill, and free to act only according to your highest principles. This is the wealth of resilience. You now hold the framework for building a fortune that cannot be crashed by the market, stolen by inflation, or destroyed by your own emotions. You are no longer chasing fleeting riches. You are forging indestructible self-mastery. Go forward. Act rationally. Invest in your character first and your capital second. If this philosophy provides the framework for your own journey toward financial freedom, please take a moment to hit the like button. Share this essential lesson with someone who is struggling under the weight of financial anxiety. And to continue building your inner fortress of resilience, please subscribe to our channel. Join our community dedicated to achieving both prosperity and peace. Let your commitment to financial wisdom be heard. Leave your personal vow in the comments. My wealth is resilience. Thank you for beginning the path of the Stoic.